Well, hello there, Gemini, and welcome to Pirate Readings. If this is your first time here, I am Lady J, and I am thrilled that you came. I hope that you will stay. I am here to help you know what's coming for next week so that you can be better prepared. And if you are here from Lady J's or Miss Jones Tarot on the Hill, you're in the right place. You found me. Excellent. And if you haven't found me yet, there's a link below that will get you here. Come on over. I am thrilled to have all of you back. I would love to, if you came back, same great information, just a different page, all right? So let's talk about what's going on, Gemini. Number one, I want to welcome all of you because I welcome everybody, my kings, my queens, my in-betweens. Thank you so much for being here. I don't judge. Everybody is welcome. And absolutely, let's talk about what's happening for 25th through March 2nd of February. Your card for the month is Aventuring, which is growth. And we are talking about all things that are beautiful and progressing and moving along in a lovely way. This is physical, spiritual, emotional growth, which can be very uncomfortable. So just be aware of that. And yeah, we're moving into it. We're doing some stuff. Good for you, Gemini. I'm very excited to see that for you. I have this section of the Alleyman's Tarot. I'm going to go ahead and lay these out and talk to you about the guiding messages for you this week, this month. We have your personal message is to be prepared for relaxation, right? It's time to start relaxing. You've been going at it pretty hard for a little while there, and it's time to take a little break from all that, okay? It'll be important for you to do so. And the other message for all 12 signs is that we need to get organized. So as we all move forward, we're a little willy-nilly right now. We need to get ourselves back on page and get organized, okay? So however that fits you, let's do it, right? Okay, so I've laid out the cards. Let's go ahead and look at what's going on for February 25th through March 2nd, all right? We have the Patience card. This card here is telling me that everything you've been working on, you've done all the things you can do, and it's important for you to maybe stop touching it, you know? You've done so much that it's time to wait for it to do what it needs to do. When you plant the seeds, you just have to put a little water on them and walk away. You can't stare at them all the time. You gotta watch pot never boils, blah, blah, blah. It's important to know that the more we put into doing that thing, it's just more stress that you don't really need to be involved with. So you just kind of do what you have to do all the work, and then sort of set it and forget it now, okay? All right. And yes, we have the horizon right here. This card works this way or this way. So it came up with the horizon. It's telling me that the things that are going on right now, you'll be seeing cool things at night, like at that time when when the moon starts to rise over the horizon. This is going to be when you might have some insights about what's going on. So enjoy that dusky time, right? That dusky time is going to be what we call the magic hour. Do enjoy it, appreciate it, pay attention to it, try and meditate during that time. Get yourself connected, especially when you're feeling impatient and you want to go out and dig around those seeds and make sure they're doing something. It's like, whoa, they're putting down roots. Don't mess with it. You really have to stop touching those things. And this here's the 9 of something. 9 of somethings. It's very interesting. I can't identify. They almost look like candies. But there's 9 of them. And they look plentiful. And they're always good and wonderful. Whatever it is, they look like candies. I'm going with it. So the sweet things in life are happening. 9s always talk about that beautiful moment where things are super plentiful and super awesome. And it's just before the 10 when everything really slams into awesome. So we're just at the hairy edge before awesome. And this is good news. So you really haven't got anything to worry about. So even as you're practicing patience, that's wise, because you're at the hairy edge of awesome. You just need to sit still and let it come to you. All right. Now, all of this need for patience usually means that you're feeling frustrated and irritated. Now, sometimes we want to say, like, don't talk about it and keep it to yourself or whatever. But that's blocked. So suffering in silence is blocked. This is something that you can share on social media, and there's a whole group dedicated to whining and complaining about whatever you're not getting, whatever you want to whine and complain about. So there's a whole bunch of people doing it together, and you might find it a pretty funny place, or a place of solace, a place where you go, oh my God, I'm really not the only one who's irritated about this situation. And that's wonderful news. Misery loves company. And that's a good place to, because it's blocked, you need to let it out. Just let out all your irritation, okay? Also, you are not in a position to sabotage yourself. Ta-da! Huzzah! Yay! The devil is blocked. Yay, team! I don't know how we did this, but this is great. You are not in a position to sabotage yourself or make anything harder than it already is. You're not going to be out there messing with everything in the yard or hurting yourself further, since we know you kind of hurt yourself last week. So good. Excellent. I'm glad to hear you're not going to be able to hurt yourself any further. That's good news. But you are in a situation where Seven of Pentacles has come up, which speaks to paying attention to your finances. And it's blocked, right? So you're blocked from paying attention to your finances right now. So there may be something going on where either the internet's down and you can't track on the internet, or you just aren't in a position where you feel safe checking your accounts or whatever. You just kind of maybe just things on the down low for now, right? Or try and operate on cash for now, as long as you don't, fiddle and futz too much. You might be out of the country or something where you don't want to expose your numbers or whatever to the outside world, or I don't know. Lots of things are out there that might want to attack your phone or your stuff. But you may want to just hold back from doing that and letting people get near you. If you go to a place you need to work at or do stuff at, but you feel like it's quite scammable, you keep an eye out. We all have to be vigilant if we want to stay unscammed. So do that. Be careful, be aware, and we'll move forward, right? The universe is here in our solution, and we're talking about completions, getting things completed and getting things like taken care of to the point where you're feeling pretty comfortable about what's happening. Of course, patience is still there, letting us know that you may want it. It may be done, but you still have to be patient, right? I go back to gardening because that's what I do. And yeah, you plant those seeds and you water them, and day after day you go out there and nothing but dirt. But it's all done. It's complete. And they just look like beautiful boxes full of black stuff. And you're like, wow, the soil is so beautiful and black. Black gold. So ultimately, you've completed what you needed to, and now you have to sit back and wait. All right? And the Ace of Discs is here to say that, yes, there will be financing for the situation. Whatever's going on, there will be an opportunity to move forward financially. That's good news. Interestingly, there's a tiny little gateway I just now saw that. That's cool. So you can, in fact, possibly step through into something new with new financing. So cool. You might be adding something more to what you've already created. This might be an additional wing or another area within, like, remember that crazy wild wish card for what your project was, and you were like, okay, well, we can afford to do this much this week, or yeah, we're going to do this much right now. Well, this Ace of Pentacles is telling me that, well, maybe you have enough to do this much too. So now you can start moving on with more stuff. But you've completed a certain amount. You should celebrate that without getting yourself into a pickle. And as you move forward, you do it undaunted. Okay? This is the undaunted card. I know that sounds funny, right? It's a beautiful card. And, you know, to me, the word undaunted speaks to vigilance, intensity. Don't let people push you away from what you want to do because they have their own opinions or ideas about it, right? So you have to have a convincing argument. You have to explain why moving forward in this new way or this new situation, and of course having somebody else do the work because you injured yourself is important. So this is interesting stuff, right? We're excited to see this for you, and we're so pleased to see it move forward, undaunted. Fabulous. Very good. There's movement, and that's wonderful news. And I can't wait to see what happens for you in March. So come on back, Gemini. Don't forget to leave comments below, like and subscribe if you're new here. And if you're just showing up over here from over on Miss Jones, then by all means, like and subscribe so you don't miss a single thing. All right? I appreciate you so much. Thank you again for being here, and we'll talk again next month in March. Thank you.